Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good afternoon. Good morning and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Sorry, got something down in the corner of my mouth. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are all doing very, very well here. Okay, I appreciate all y'all for being here. It really does mean a lot. We got a lot of things to break down and get into. And it's a very, very busy day for me, so I'm trying to crank a few of these things in between my crazy day, okay? So we got a few things that we're going to be talking about here, or actually listening to, because we got quite the bit of audio, okay? So this is just part one of many, many parts for Stephan Sterns, okay? And man, is it crazy the amount of lying he says in these interviews that he has with 5-0. Okay, we're only listening to one, unfortunately, because that's all the time I have for this afternoon. But we will be listening to a whole bunch more here in the very, very near future. So do me a favor, okay? I'm gonna try to squeeze in as much as I can over the weekend and over the next couple days, so that we are at least somewhat up to date to where everybody else is in the true crime realm. We are a few days behind, okay? So do me a favor. And I know that there's some people that are still late to the party that still haven't gotten a chance to listen to these interviews, right? So if you do appreciate that, please do me a favor, hit that like button down below, hit that reaction button. If you're watching on other platforms, if you are watching on those other platforms, make sure you hit that follow button, crush that subscribe button here on my main channel. Check out my secondary channel. Make sure you crush that subscribe button over on my secondary channel, The Pascal Show Clips. That'll be greatly appreciated. Hit that join button down below. Become a member if you can. All right. Support if you can. Check out Patreon, patreon.com/The Pascal Show. And of course, check out me merch, because I got some merch out there. Okay? We got some merch, so please go check it out when you can. Okay? And we got some really, really great stuff coming around the bend. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, we got the long weekend, so there's going to be some more, hopefully a little bit of downtime, unless some crazy stuff happens over this weekend that needs to be covered, like breaking news and whatnot. So hopefully we're going to get a few days to make some things updated or update some things so that we can knock out a few things, okay? And update the website and the store, okay? And yes, I already heard about the Redlands PD saying that they detected at least one deceased body in the house that they just knocked down when they're looking for the Menards out there in Redlands, California, in that nudist colony or that nudist resort. They apparently have detected one deceased body so far. We will see what happens here, okay, as that starts to unfold bit by bit. But let's get back into the conversation, because like I said, I have a very short amount of time to knock out this whole long, about 45-minute long interview with 5-0 with none other than Pig Vomit, everybody. Yeah, let's make it around. No, I'm kidding. Don't applaud this man. Do not applaud this piece of trash. Okay? But this is the first interview of many that we are going to be listening to. And you're going to hear throughout the entire thing how this mother lover just straight up lies. Okay? He is just lying and lying and lying. It is bad. Okay? Pig Vomit, everybody. Pig Vomit. So let's take a listen to one of the first of many interviews that are done, okay? And with his crusty, dusty head, yes. Man, like I said, don't you ever wear a hat like that. Don't you ever wear a hat like that. The hell is wrong with you? All right? But real quick, let me get this members chat. Bianca, thank you so much for being a member for the past month. I appreciate it. Thank you for the membership. It was so sweet. I guess you were Maybe you were gifted this membership, but thank you. Okay. It was so sweet. Not sure who gifted it. Yep. But definitely made my day. Thank you, Pascal. Yay. See, because sharing is caring. You know what I mean? That's all it is. So I appreciate whoever gifted you the gift. All I ask, like I said before, enjoy the month. Hopefully you re-up next month. You continue to support the channel. But then, of course, all I ask, Bianca, is to pay it forward. That's maybe buying somebody else a month-long membership, like a membership for a month, or like I said, opening a door for somebody, but making somebody making your friend a nice cup of coffee. Okay, your man, your significant other, however, whatever way, whatever side of the fence you are on, you know what I mean? Make that significant other the best coffee they ever had. You know what I'm saying? Just do right, right? Do lovely, be lovely to someone. Pay it forward, or give somebody else here in the chat. Okay, that's all I ask. All right. So simple asks. We want a simple, easy, loving life, right? So, guys, we got to get into this. Like I said, please be sure to hit that like button down below. Hit that reaction button. Oops, I did not turn on the sound for this. See, that would have been bad because I would have been sitting here listening for 45 minutes all by my lonesome, and y'all would have been like, "What's going on? Where's the sound, Pascal?" And I tend to do that lately, and it's annoying as hell. So let me make sure that the sound is on so that we can listen to Pig Vomit. And here's the thing, though. I'm sorry that we have to look at his face, but we have to. All right? Think about this. Madeline had to look at this mother lovin's face for years. Okay? So deal with it. No, I'm kidding. But, it is what it is. All right? Pig Vomit is Pig Vomit. This face actually was created. This is not AI. This face is actually human. Yeah. So we're just going to have to look at his face for 45 minutes or so. Actually, I stand corrected. It might just be, my bad, not 45 minutes, for about 20 minutes. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was going to be much worse. But this one's shorter. It's the other ones that are a little bit longer. Okay. So that's what she said. So let's continue on. Let's continue on. S-Dubs, thank you so much for gifting one membership. I appreciate it. Like I said, guys, if you know, you know. Pay it forward. Do something positive with it, okay? That's all I ask, okay? Now, let us get into the conversation, shall we? Let's go.
Tuesday, February 27th, 12:05 hours for OCSO case 24-011313. It's Detective Hunt. Can you state your full name?
Stephan Sterns.
All right, Stephan. Real quick, do you just want to affirm that everything you're about to tell me is the truth?
Yes.
Perfect. So you know kind of why I'm out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Involving. When is the last time that you saw?
Dropped her off yesterday morning.
Okay. About what time was it?
I can't.
Approximately sometime between 8:25 and 8:40ish is when I dropped her off.
By the way, lo siento on the sound. It is not my doing. I did not record this. Okay. Yeah, just so you know. All right. The sound quality is kind of trashy. It just is what it is because he's trash. Even the recording device has a problem with Pig Vomit. You feel me? He's like, the recording device is gagging. Okay. Just straight gagging. All right.
And where were you dropping her to?
I was taking her to school.
Got it. And it's my understanding that you dropped her off like a little bit away from school.
Yeah, she sometimes likes to get dropped off a bit down the road away. She likes to walk over and catch up with her friends, or just not being seen, getting out of a hoopty in front of school.
Okay. And when you say hoopty, you're referring to your
My car that she's embarrassed to be seen getting out.
Got it.
Wah, wah. He called his own car a hoopty, baby. Actually, if I'm correct, it's not even his car, right? Ain't it his daddy's car? Right? It ain't even his car. It's his daddy's car. So he calling his own daddy's car a mother-loving hoopty? You driving it, aren't you? The hell.
Okay. Um, where did you drop her off at? Do you remember approximately?
It was.
You're good.
It was along the stretch of road, kind of where all those communities are, leading up to the overpass, and then the school's on the other side of the overpass. So I dropped her off along that stretch where all those communities are.
Gotcha.
By the way, did he just get emotional for a second there? I'm sorry. I know we need to just like crank through this, but just indulge me for a minute. Okay. Did this mother lover just get a little emotional? And then the officer said, and then take your time. Just take your time, sir. Hold on.
The overpass, and then the school's on the other side of the overpass.
It might be a little bit back here.
The stretch of road, kind of where all those communities are, leading up to the overpass, and then the school's on the other side of the overpass. So I dropped her off along that stretch where all those communities are.
Gotcha. Is it like on the sidewalk or parking lot?
There's a sidewalk there. And then they've got the church on the other side of the street, and then the overpass, and then the school. So it was maybe no more than a block away.
Okay. Is the school within like eyesight of where you drop her off, or is
The overpass was definitely within eyesight, and the school was literally just on the other side of the overpass.
Gotcha. So if you were to guesstimate it, would it be like a quarter mile, half mile?
Yeah, maybe like a 5-10 minute walk.
Gotcha.
I may have missed it. I felt like I hit the skip back button, but okay, we're gonna move on.
Depending on your speed.
Okay.
But she also likes the cool morning walks too. She was wearing her hoodie and she was feeling the cold weather, and she likes that.
How common is it of you to drop her off to school in the morning?
It's not common for me to do it most of the time, but I'm up here and I'm helping out as much as I can and working. So she was trying to get as much sleep as possible. And I was doing the school run this morning.
Okay. Do you live here? Do you live somewhere else, or what's that look like?
I live here, but I split my time between here and my parents' place down south in Northport. They're getting on in years and they need some help.
Got it. Okay. For how long have you lived here with them?
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Years now. A couple years maybe.
But bro, you don't live with.
And what does your time splitting look like? Are you here for days, weeks, months, something else?
Weeks at a time, yeah.
Is he tired?
I guess when did you?
Is he wee sweepy? Like what's going on here? Because it did sound like he was yawning, or maybe he was getting verklempt or something of that sort. You feel me? So what the hell is this all about? So he yawning? It's weird, right?
You arrived this block of time that you were here.
Yesterday, actually.
Is he on the same medication?
Saturday.
Is he on the same medication? I'm sorry, I keep interrupting this, but I gotta ask these questions. Is he on the same medication as Jen A? Because it just seems so like, oh man, we're just so concerned, and she likes to take her long walks, and she loves the cold, and she likes the cold walks. That's why she had she had her hoodie with her, and yeah, no, that's what she does. What? Make that make sense.
Yeah, I think. So you got here Saturday night.
Them Xannies.
Got it.
Shoot.
It's down in Northport that you actually split your time with. When did you start splitting your time between here and Northport?
A little while ago, my dad, I was working at Disney for a while, and my dad was coming up and getting lunch with me. Started discussing how they're getting on in years and they're going to need some help soon. And they'd really need me to come back down and help them out. And
Was that this year or last year?
Last year heading into this year, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
so like December.
Yeah, they're already making end of life plans. So
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah.
Hold on. That is a lie. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, didn't we hear from Jenny saying something about him getting a job offer from his dad? Dad gave him a job opportunity, and that thing fell through, right? But the way he's making it sound like he's trying to make it sound like he's like some sort of great son, some sort of hero. He said, I was working at Disney, then I had an opportunity to go back home to my parents to help them out. Then he actually said they're making end of life plans. What? That's a lie. Because the way that these two parents are speaking about him, they seem like they're full of life. So end of life plans, my ass. What are you talking about? You're trying to make it sound like they can't even lift a spoon to feed themselves. Hold on. I want to play that again so y'all could see that. Let that soak all the way down to the plums, baby.
Start discussing how they're getting on in years and they're going to need some help soon.
How they're getting on in years and that they need some help soon. So they were predicting that there was going to be physical ailments and problems walking around and moving here soon. Doesn't it seem a bit odd? Like, son, let me sit down come here, sit down with me, son. See, now I predicted in about 3 years, I'm not going to be able to walk no more. Yeah, I went to the doctor. I'm fine, but I'm just feeling that, because I'm getting in that age. I'm getting up there. I'm getting old, son. I need you to take care of me. So I need you to come back and take care of me and your mama. Because I just, we're already making end of life plans, even though we're full of life and doing just fine. All by ourselves. Very able-bodied. Very healthy. But we have a feeling it's coming soon. That angel of death is coming very, very soon. So we need you to have you come back and take care of us during this time. Because, I am psychic, son. I can see the future and it's coming soon. That doesn't make sense. Now, does it? Exactly. Are they old? How old is they? He's making it sound like I'm coming into the rescue. You know what I mean? Super son. You know what I mean? Here I come to save the day. Like, come on, y'all. That's ridiculous. He's trying to come off like he's some great guy, right? He's trying to paint himself as the good guy because he's trying to get the police off his booty.
They'd really need me to come back down and help them out.
Come on. They really need me to come back down and take care of them because they're just not right, sir. They're just not right. They need my help. They're just so sick right now. And then you'll hear in a couple days, okay? Interviews by the parents, okay? You hear it fully. They're fine. They're doing just fine, okay? This person, this pig vomit individual can't even hold a freaking job for more than 1 day, okay? Like, just stop. Stop it, please, okay? This guy is such a liar. I mean, we already knew this was going to happen because we're talking about pig vomit.
Last year.
Last year heading into this year, yeah.
Yeah, so like December.
Yeah, they're already making end of life plans. So.
End of life plans, my ass.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go on.
At least they're getting a plan together now.
So normally, if you do drop her to school in the morning, although it's typically not you, is that typically what she requests is to be dropped? Is that from everyone or just because of your car?
She doesn't mind getting dropped off much. It's the nicer white Sentra over there. But it is very common for her to get dropped off down the road and want to walk up and find her friends and kind of hang out.
Does she typically hang out with her friends only at school, or does she have any in the neighborhood here?
She doesn't have any in the neighborhood here, but she does have friends from school that she gets together with on weekends and whatnot.
Okay. So after you dropped her off sometime between 8:25, 8:40 area, do
I
you
had left
remember?
my phone at home, so I wasn't sure what the.
Gotcha. That's fine. Do you remember what you did after?
Yeah, after I left her, I was watching her in the rearview mirror, just driving away. She looked like she was making her way towards the school like normal. So
Mhm.
I went on with my day. Went over to the vape shop nearby. They were not open yet, so I came back home, hung out for a little while with Jen, and then after about an hour, I went to check the vape shop again, and they were open. So I took care of my stuff there, and it became a normal day.
Okay. So just to go through I asked Jennifer the same questions, just to go through everyone's days, but just to go through yours. So you dropped her off at school, and you said you went to the vape shop.
Correct.
They weren't open.
Correct.
Do you remember about what time you got home?
Got home around maybe 10:15.
Gotcha. And was Jennifer here?
Yeah, Jen was here. She had been sleeping in. Her new work schedule has had her kind of messed up, so she was trying to sleep in as much as possible.
Gotcha. So when you got back around 10,
she was just
she was just waking up.
Yeah. So we hung out for a little while, chit-chatted. Then I went and checked the vape shop again, got my stuff, came home again, hung out for a little while. We talked about maybe, doing some BJ shopping or something after we picked up. And then she wanted to take a nap again. I had a couple errands I needed to run, so that worked out fine.
Sorry.
I wanted to check out a couple of the card game shops in the area.
Oh, okay.
One of my trading card games just had a new release, so I just wanted to look at stuff. Ended up getting a flat tire.
Okay.
So that's one of my hoopties on.
Oh, where'd you get a flower? Where'd you get a flat tire?
192. That was hair raising.
And that was when you were out shopping during the day?
Yeah. That was between
Hair-raising.
the hours of noon and like 2.
Okay. Got it. And then so after...
we needed to leave by 2:30 to go get in line and get ready to pick up.
Got it. So you guys both went and picked her up together?
That was the goal. Yes, I was going to go with them, but I ended up getting a flat tire. So she
So
left.
you couldn't.
Yeah, I got back literally 10 minutes after she left, apparently.
Got it. And so forgive me, I missed something. I kind of missed it in the middle of there, but you got back home around 10. You hung out with Jen, and then y'all just kind of hung out. And then did you separate to go shopping, or?
She took a nap, and then I went and ran my errands.
Okay, got it. And then around noon or 2 o'clock, is when you got the flat tire, and she was leaving to pick up.
No, so when we hung out first, I'd gone to the vape shop, which was now open, to get my vape, and then came back and hung out more. And then we separated, and I did my errands, and she took a nap.
Got
that
it.
was around noonish when that.
Got it. Okay, I just want to make sure I have that straight. So you went back to the vape shop. Which vape shop is it? Where's the vape shop around here?
E-cigarette online on John Young.
Oh, okay, I didn't know there was one around here.
E-cigarette, e-smoker, e-something online, but I've been going to them for a while. I think I'll remember their name. And
you made it out there about what time you said?
That was probably just after 11 that I finished up there.
Okay. Got it. Now, can you remember the day prior to Monday? Do you remember, I guess if anything happened between Saturday night and Monday when you were here that might have sparked wanting to...
She was so happy.
Okay. Because party, right?
Shut up.
3 of us are together, and
Shut up.
she is so happy.
Shut up, pig vomit.
Tell me about Sunday night. Tell me about Sunday into Monday. What you remember?
She just had a party. She was excited.
Sorry. It's okay.
about crushes. Her singing that was coming up, and he wanted me to come see her sing.
Oh, God.
But nothing bad. She was just happy. She was very happy. Everyone was happy.
Don't you find it interesting that he is more crushed? Get what I see what I did there? Because he just talking about crushes, right? Isn't that what he just said? That she was talking about a crush that she has? Interesting, right? But then also on top of that, you notice how crushed he is, but Jenna ain't so crushed. It's very like anxiety, shaking, all this extra stuff the entire time, right? But him, she was asking me to show up and be there for when she sings, and we were talking about her crush, and she went and had a birthday party, and like, come on. But he did say crush, that she was talking about a crush. Now, could that be something that triggered him? Don't know. But this is so interesting how he's so crushed, so deeply crushed. And Jenna ain't so much. Just an observation, okay? It's just an observation. Ooh. Let's go.
It's nothing out of the ordinary. I can't remember anything particular that happened. I showed her the movie Sister Act.
Ah, okay.
She was singing so well, I told her she reminded me of the choir.
Sorry. So he brought in Sister Act up in this mother lover. Don't you dare use that movie. Do not even dare. How dare Pig Vomit use that movie, that title, forming those words in his mouth. You better get that movie out your damn mouth. Oh my God. He said Sister Act. Yeah. La, 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 la. You know what I'm saying? No. La, 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 la. No. Anybody? Come on now. Somebody knows it. Okay. We talking about Sister Act. Just roll it back.
Out of the ordinary. I can't remember anything particular that happened. I showed her the movie Sister Act.
Like, it's so random. But yeah, I can see somebody with a dusty ass hat sharing that movie. All right. Sister Act. Yeah. Crazy.
Ah, okay.
She was singing so well, I told her she reminded me of the choir. When we got their stuff together, started singing better. I wanted to show her.
Gotcha. So Sunday night, how do you decide like who's going to get her ready for school in the morning and everything?
I take her to school in the morning so she can sleep in as much as possible.
Okay.
And I agreed.
He's lying.
Done the school run a few times before. It's not usually my forte, but I don't mind helping.
And so Jennifer shared with me, typically you normally sleep in the upstairs guest bedroom.
Yeah.
And then she will sleep together in her own bedroom. But Sunday, so Jen could get better sleep. She said she's just sent you both upstairs, correct? Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Do you remember about what time you went to bed and woke up?
Bed, probably 11, quarter after. Wound up after her party. And we were getting up really, really early so we could make good time getting out of the door. So we got up around 7.
Yeah, y'all left pretty early.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see Jen at all in the morning? Or was
Yes.
she still asleep?
Yeah, I saw her a couple times. I was in and out of her room talking to her.
Got it. Okay. And that was before you left around, what time did you leave? About 8:30?
No, earlier than that. We made such good time. I mean, we were so impressed. We made such good time getting out the door. I mean, we were probably out by 7:30, 7:45.
Okay.
This is the okay. We've already been hearing a lot of the lies, right? But this is when it gets really sticky, okay? Because she was not alive when she left that apartment, for sure. Okay, so now he's just, aside from him just going, I showed her his sister act, and he showed her his sister act, and she just, because she sings so well, whatever. He just ruined that movie for me. He really just did. Damn. But, oh, happy day. It's a great song. But this is where it gets sticky.
Because we wanted to get McDonald's breakfast. We had been talking about it anyway. She ended up not wanting it after all.
Got it. Any trouble at all recently at home?
No, not recently.
No arguments that you can remember between her and you? Anything that's upset her?
Not for a while.
When was the last time?
Maybe a month. Typical, mood swing stuff. She has some pretty bad PMS when she gets it, and being a teenager on top of it doesn't matter.
Okay. I know all about it. Now you said I think you said she left her phone, right?
Yeah.
Where did she leave her phone at?
She left it in her room. She's ADHD. So am I, for that matter.
Oh, yeah,
so
you left
Mom.
your phone too, huh?
Yeah. So we try to.
You heard that, cop. So you left your phone too, huh? Because of your ADHD? To me, it feels like the cop ain't feeling this. And it's just like, you full of ish. Okay? Crazy.
Be on top of her about that, not forgetting things, but we're also a bit forgetful too.
Got it.
But yeah, it's not uncommon for her to forget everything. That
She leave it in her room or
in
the
she left
bedroom?
it in her room. She must have been grabbing her shoes or a hoodie or something and set it down, and that's just how it goes.
Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Is it typical of her, I guess, to forget things like that?
Yeah, very, very typical.
Cool. Got it. All right, man. Well, I mean, you know her better than I do. Is there anything you can think of that, as someone who doesn't know her, that I might be missing out on here? Like somewhere she may like to be, or somewhere she...
Everything that everywhere that we think she could possibly be, we've checked. I mean, literally, the whole family is just...
So that the deputies found the video from the church last night of her in the parking lot.
We heard that they saw someone.
So can you think of a reason that she might have gone and waited in that church that's across the street for a couple minutes before she would have headed back off to school?
No. I mean, she had time to kill, so I don't know. She said she was going to hang out and find her friends, but when I left her, she was on the other side of the street, rummaging through her backpack and just kind of moving towards the school area, so it looked normal.
What do you think she was looking for?
I assume she was just looking for some headphones or something for her walk, but she might have been looking for her actual phone.
Freaking lies.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's all I can really think of at the moment. I think I have a phone number for you. I tried calling you earlier, but you might have just been asleep.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
No, it's okay. 256-1832.
That's correct.
Gotcha. What's your address when you stay down south?
When I'm down south, it's That's my parents' house, though. I did not like being there if I can help it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's nice of you to help him out. It's,
Yeah, it's just a stressful environment full of poodles and deaf old people.
Hold on. Very interesting, Glory. Thank you so much for this. And shout out to Grizzly. Okay. Shout out to Gizla. Okay. Great channel. If you guys don't know about it, okay. I'm sure there's a lot of Grizzlies in here already, like Glory. But on Grizzly True Crime, she made a good point that she thinks that Stephan and Maddie slept in the downstairs bedroom and Jenna slept upstairs. Makes sense why Maddie's crop was found in the room downstairs. That is a very interesting observation, for sure. And that would definitely be something that I would think that maybe that was kind of the situation. Maybe, here's the thing. Jenna could be lying. Jenna could very much be lying about the sharing of bedrooms and whatnot. Oh, they were upstairs sleeping in the bedroom and I was downstairs. She might be in the downstairs bedroom, sleeping in the big bed with Stephan while Jenna is upstairs in room number 4. That's a possibility as well. And maybe they flip-flop all the time, Some days they're up there, some days they're downstairs. You see what I'm saying? It just depends on the night and how much sleep Jenna is really trying to get. The other thing, though, too, is somebody just said this too. Yeah, Sleuthy Goosey, what's up, Sleuthy? Said downstairs room messy too, like a teen. But here's the thing, though. Think about this. You got to remember, this is her mom is, has bipolar disorder, has mental health issues as well. What are the chances of the mom not being very well kept? Right? What if she's not the neatest person in her living or her bedroom is an absolute mess like a teenager? That's a possibility. That's a good possibility. I'm not sitting here saying that is it and that every single person with mental health problems are all the same. There is no cookie cutter thing. But what if she was just as messy, if not more messy, than her own daughter because of her mental health and her bouts with depression and how she doesn't sleep much or how she sleeps a lot, it sounds like, right? They're always taking naps, it seems like. It's a lot of sleeping, right? And that's the other thing, too. The mom doesn't work that much, which is also something I understand as well. She doesn't have multiple shifts at the job, but nonetheless, she sleeps a lot. And that could be a side effect from the medication she's taking. So no matter what, it is possible that they're sleeping upstairs and then they sleep in the big room and then, they flip flop. One's in room number 4 and then the other 2 are downstairs and they just go back and forth and it just depends on the day or the week. That's possible, right? So she could have said, guys, go upstairs, sleep upstairs for that one time. But usually they sleep in the bedroom, in the big bedroom. I don't know. In the main bedroom or the master bedroom or whatever you want to call it, right? So interesting, right? It's an interesting theory, okay? It's a very interesting theory for sure. Let's continue. There's only like a minute or 2 left of this.
So after you dropped time at around 8:20 or so, you didn't to get to the vape shop, do you have to like swing back around at all to where the school area is? Is there any chance she saw your car or something and was flagging you down? Or
No, I basically just turned around right there.
okay, so there's no chance she would have like seen you from that church parking lot when you were swinging back around to the vape shop?
I would have already been gone at that point.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to figure out, what might have cost her to go there and then what cost her to leave. Because I think she did stay there till about 8:50, just before school starts. When does school start? 9:30?
9:15, I think, is the latest that they should be there by. I think it starts around 9:20 officially.
Gotcha. Is she familiar with that parking lot at all? Is that somewhere she hangs out?
I mean,
or
a lot of the kids will sort of rendezvous there before heading into school.
Gotcha. Do you recall seeing any other kids walking in the area when you were dropping her off?
We were early. earlier than usual. She was confident that it was fine. She was just going to hang out and wait for her friends.
Oh gosh.
Did she mention that to you at all? Or
Yeah,
did she say
I
anything?
asked her, because we were a little early, we still had some time to go. I said, "You want me to wait with you?" She said, "No, just drop me right here. I'm going to walk up and find my friends."
Okay.
Which is something that she normally does anyway. It wasn't out of the ordinary, and I agreed to it. Seemed like she was making her way towards the school, and I went on with my day.
All right. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. I'm going to go ahead and end this. 12-23 hours.
Yeah. Again, that's just part of it. Okay, that's just one of them. Okay, now, of course, there's other interviews and stuff like that. I'm kind of curious if I can maybe squeeze one more in here before I wrap everything up. But I don't know if I can. But I am trying to figure it out. I am definitely trying to figure this whole thing out. Actually, I think I'm just going to have to wait for the next one on another show. Okay. Unfortunately, I got to break these up, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to do as much catch up as I can so I can get to the more up to date stuff. Somebody did ask in the chat if I had a chance to see the photos that have been released. I have not seen the photos yet. So far, I have gotten just nothing but audio, etc. But like I said, I'm getting things bit by bit. I'm just getting them in small doses. So I'm hoping that I'll get more stuff here when those things do come out. No, I do not want to see his peen. I will say that right now. I have no interest in seeing any of that ish. Okay, but I am interested to see more of the documents and more of the photos that they have revolving around the crime scenes, or at least, where the crime allegedly happened, inside the apartment, inside the car, so on and so forth, right? We've seen a little bit, but not all of it, right? So again, this guy, he's blah, in my personal opinion, okay? He's blah. That's all I can say about him. All right. Yeah, I know about that. The classic one. Yeah, a lot of new material has dropped. That's what I mean by, like, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to catch up because, like I said, there's a lot. But of course, it's hard to do that when you got other cases going on at the same time. We're looking into the case of the Menards, finding out if their remains are going to be found before the end of the night. Then I have my interview with Jennifer Lewis dropping tonight, by the way. Just a quick wake-up call, okay? That is dropping tonight, so I'm looking forward to having you guys check that out and see that with your own two eyes, experience the conversation, which is a really good conversation. At least from what the members and patrons have said, that they're like, oh, it's a very moving, it's very, very good interview. And I'm really looking forward to sharing it with all you guys. Okay. So that's supposed to be dropping tonight as well. So like I said, it's a very, very busy day, just covering a bunch of different things. And of course, taking care of different things outside of this room as well. So I will do as best as I can to, we'll be doing another part 2 with Stephan Sterns, okay, with his 2 other interviews that he's done. Like I said, I'm slowly but surely getting more and more and more, but, I'm hoping I get more stuff sooner rather than later, because we're going to be running out of stuff here very soon. So hopefully I get a few more updates, and when I do, we're gonna watch them and we're gonna talk about it, right? So again, guys, I appreciate all y'all for being here. Like I said, this was gonna be a short one, but I wanted to make sure you guys heard this piece. There's more to this. We still got more crap from this piece of trash, pig vomit, coming very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that for sure. Anyway, guys, that is the show. I appreciate all y'all for being here. It means a lot. Okay. We will be doing a part 2 tomorrow. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Because I know a lot of us haven't fully seen or heard everything yet. And tomorrow will be a much bigger show, okay? Just depending on how much stuff I get in my possession, all right? So we'll see what happens here. All right. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like button down below, please, and thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, okay? Go to my secondary channel, crush that subscribe button over there. That'd be awesome. Hit that join button down below. Become a member. Check out my Patreon. It's in the ticker down below, patreon.com/The Pascal Show. And again, don't forget, check out pascalmerch.com. I know some of y'all should be having your t-shirts and hoodies that you've ordered out there. You should be getting them today. So go, enjoy, consume, wear them, take a photo, share it on Discord, share it on social media. Let them know where you got it from. That'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, guys, it's time to get going. I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Let's talk soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.